Wow. Keith, guess what?
What?
It's Saturday.
It is Saturday, Taylor.
And that means that this is the Whoa Show. I thought we were going to say it together.
Oh, I didn't know what you were going to say.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you're going to be like, this is the special weekend edition. Or,
oh, see what I see? I was yes anding you.
All right, so let's try to get it.
Okay.
This
is the. You're still not saying anything.
Oh, well, I was waiting for the Woe Show. I was going to do the Woe Show.
Oh, okay. This is the Whoa Show. Wow, we are so professional, Keith. I think that we finally locked it in. I think we nailed it. Don't worry, we'll edit out that cough and post.
Yeah. I know, man. Right. Well, you had me rolling before we even started recording, and like my allergies and laughing hard, I can't keep up with. So, oh my gosh. All right. So, yes, it's Saturday, special Saturday. I know. I love the 30-minute episodes. We get to kind of chill and have fun.
Yeah. What are you drinking there this morning?
I'm drinking some. So what are we drinking? What's the coffee we're drinking right now? Colombian? It's Colombian coffee.
Very nice.
Wholesale. Man, we're out of the hipster coffee right now. And,
really?
Yeah.
You got to get some more.
Well, here's what's funny. I haven't been on the road in a week or so. No, actually like 3 weeks. So I haven't been to like any exotic locations to pick up some gourmet beans, right?
Do you always do that? Like when you travel and you go to like hipster coffee shops?
Yes.
You usually buy
always
coffee? Okay.
Yeah. And it's funny, and I should have been doing it this entire time, but who knows how many I would have. But I want to save like the bags of the coffee and then put them up on my wall in the kitchen so I could kind of,
like a hunting trophy.
Yeah, the other day I was just going through my Avion, the aluminum Falcon, and I found a bag of Phil's coffee. Not a bag of coffee, but just the bag that the coffee was in. So, what up, So, but yeah, I'm just drinking coffee. What are you drinking today?
I'm drinking coffee. It's called Stone Ground. It's from Brooklyn.
Mm.
It's a very delicious coffee.
Yeah. Melissa and I, we owned a coffee house for about a year. And during that time, we tested and tasted a lot of different coffees. And I can honestly say that not all coffee tastes the same. A lot of people think coffee's coffee.
Right.
But I have to say, out of all the ones that I tasted, I really do think that Colombian coffee is one of the best coffees out there.
Have you ever been to Colombia?
I have not. I've been to Columbia, Mississippi, but I believe this is I think this is Columbia, the country, from my understanding.
Yeah.
But I have been to Columbia, Mississippi. It's a very nice town.
What if we found out all the Colombian coffee came from Mississippi?
Yes.
It was all like a big hoax the whole time.
That's why I've always wanted to do a South America tour where I just basically stay in the southern states of America, So
yeah,
I think it would be funny, but I don't know. Then people would be like, why does he say? But it'd be like southern North America tour. But that would be
okay.
Whatever. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to wake up this morning, dude.
Yeah. I am awake. I am pretty awake. I woke up really early. I woke up at 6 o'clock and I went and walked 5 miles.
5 miles, dude.
And then I made a vegan sausage.
I've had your vegan sausage and I'm not impressed, bro.
Dude, I have a new one though. You haven't not tried the new one I have.
I don't know, man.
This one is like a bratwurst. It's made out of plants. This was my how sad is this? This was my breakfast. I had a bratwurst made out of plants on a piece of white bread with mustard.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's probably better than mine. I did not have time to. I kind of slept in this morning. We stayed up really late watching movies as a family last night, and then so I kind of slept until almost 8 o'clock, which for me is like that's pretty late. But I was like, I'm hungry, and I didn't have time to make breakfast, so we have giant pepperonis that you make sandwiches with. So I basically grabbed a stack of pepperonis like that big, and I just
sandwich pepperoni?
Yeah.
Like salami and stuff, or
it's just like the regular pepperonis that are, go on your pizza, but they're big.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Have you never seen these?
I guess I always thought that was salami. It's the same. Is the salami the same thing as a pepperoni?
I don't think the salami is the same thing as a pepperoni.
I don't know what's in any of them.
Well, I think pepperoni's got peppers in it. That's why it's a little more spicy.
Does it really?
I don't know. Google it. What does it say? What does the internet say?
I never thought about it.
I'm not Italian.
You can't visibly see peppers in it.
Well, maybe, but I want to say,
yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to Google this right now while we're talking?
No, I want to live in wonder, Keith. I want to talk about it. I love. I haven't been eating much meat, hence the vegan sausage. I love cured meat.
I know, dude.
Like the fact that they make it. Like, how they make it.
Oh yeah, dude.
They just cram a thing full of parts and then they hang it in like a closet for 20 years. And then you have like a pepperoni.
It's a great thing. I'm kind of addicted right now on Netflix. There's a show called Chef's Table.
Okay.
And it's like the really fancy chefs. It's like the number 1, 2, 3, like top 10 like best restaurants in the world or whatever. But there's an episode, this guy, he lives in Italy and he's a butcher. And bro, you got to watch that episode. And
okay.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah, send me a link. I've been watching Street Food on Netflix.
See,
have you watched that?
I watched the first.
We talked about it,
and the lady in the goggles, like she cooked.
Yeah, cooking on the street, and it's always like some really old lady.
I think you and I honestly should go to the Philippines just to eat street food. Like that should be a trip.
Keith, I would do that, and I would need no motivation other than eating street food with you. You know what? I love traveling like that. I love exploring, and I love eating street food, and no one else in my family will eat it.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
I mean, Kennedy would probably eat it, but Katie would be very nervous.
You know who should go with us is our friend Matt.
Matt Keller?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, dude, he's the king of street food. This man, I've watched him. For those of you that don't know our friend Matt, Matt's 6'8". He's gigantic.
Yeah. Very.
I've been to Guatemala like 3 times with him, and everybody thinks he's a luchador, right? Because he's so big.
He does look like we just watched Nacho Libre again.
Yeah. So, what was the guy's name?
Ramses.
Yeah, Ramses.
Ramses.
So whenever I'm walking beside Matt, and someone I go Ramses, luchador. And they're like, oh, yeah.
You should get him a luchador mask.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about it. That's our retirement plan, actually, is that Matt and I are going to move to Central America. He's going to be a retired luchador, like not ever really do anything. Just
yeah.
He is, and I'm going to be his manager. Dude, it's so funny, man. But yeah, Matt would he just. He will just eat anything off the streets. And I'm pretty, you know what? I'm pretty adventurous, but there's some things I'm like, I don't know that I'm going to eat that, man.
Right.
Remember the one that I was like, I'm not so for sure. Look, I love mayonnaise, but mayonnaise in different countries is not the same mayonnaise that we have here. Mayonnaise has milk and eggs, and it's kind of, it's a touch and go type of thing. And
right.
There's a fine line on what mayonnaise should go on, I think, in other countries. But they were taking this perch. It was like a perch. It still had the head on it and the tail and the fins. But
that's a fish.
Yeah, it's a fish, right? Yeah. And but they filleted the sides, and so they're grilling it, and then they had mayonnaise all over it. And so Matt gets this, and he shares it with me, and I'm like, dude, he's like, just eat it, and I'm like,
and it's never. The thing is like when you're getting street food, like the mayonnaise is never refrigerated.
No.
Which I've always been told is an important part of the mayonnaise life.
And I'm telling you, the mayonnaise in Guatemala does not taste like the mayonnaise in America. It's not and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different, right? Yeah. It's just
it's like ketchup in Australia. Have you been to Australia?
Not yet, no.
Oh, like you get ketchup there, or you get pizza there?
Yeah, I remember my sister when we were traveling one time we went to Europe and she just wanted to get a margarita pizza. Which,
Yeah.
in the States, what's on a margarita pizza, Taylor? Tell me what's on a
It's
margarita.
tomato sauce,
Mm-hmm.
mozzarella cheese, and usually basil, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes tomato slices, but not always.
Exactly. Right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. That's American margarita pizza. Apparently that does not exist in Europe because it's like it's not the same. I can't remember what it was, but every time she asked for margarita pizza, it was different. It was like
Really
pepperoni and whatever. It was just like, I think what's funny is I think people realize when you're American, like you're used to certain things, and so they just automatically give you. Like when I was in Singapore, I can use chopsticks. Right. Whenever I sat down, I always got a fork. They look at me and be like, this dude doesn't know how to work chopsticks.
Right.
And then I impress them. But I'm pretty sure, however I use chopsticks, I don't really know the right way. I can make them work, but I think my technique.
That's like backwards.
Well, my technique, let's see.
Here, hold it so we can see the opening. Like face your thumb toward the computer.
These are not really fantastic, but I can make chopsticks work, basically.
That's a very interesting technique, Keith.
But I think my chopstick technique is equivalent to like eating like this. Like, hey.
Well, have you ever had this happen? Like sometimes I'll ask for chopsticks, and then like you get the idea that they're like you can't use chopsticks, and then it gets in your head, and then you're like, oh, your technique's off then. And then you're like, I can't go to the fork now.
I know, man.
We went last night. We had we found a new Chinese food place. It's amazing by our house, and it was $5.75 for the most Chinese food I've ever seen. For like a one item combo was just massive because they give you the meat that you want, and then they give you fried rice, and then they give you chow mein, and it's just piled up, right?
Where is this place?
It's like right near our house.
Like what direction?
It's in Ontario, so it's about 12 minutes from my house.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was walking distance.
You could walk it if you wanted to. You
probably after you eat all that, you probably
right. You probably should.
So let's jump into today. I'm already looking at the clock, and
we're just talking about food and coffee. Guys, we've really nailed what every person listening.
So today we're changing the woe from wise, helpful, original, and adventure to wontons.
Yep.
Hamburgers.
There you go.
Food
that starts with O.
What's a food that starts with a O?
Octopus.
I was thinking octopus, but I've had octopus, and I'm not really a big fan of octopus. And apples.
Gross.
Yeah.
If you put those things together, you could probably open a restaurant in Silver Lake and people would go to it every day.
That's right. You know they would. All right. So today, Taylor.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is my favorite day at school.
Whoa, show and tell. Whoa, show and tell. So you're so excited. I'll let you go first.
Yeah. So Keith said we're gonna do show and tell. So like I literally I didn't walk more than 5 feet to find any of the things that I have to show you right now. This is the first one. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Yes.
Keith has seen this.
Yes, I have one.
Yeah, I made this. This is a Rubik's Cube inside a glass jar.
So crazy cool.
And if you broke this, it would still operate just like
Prove it.
Prove it. I don't want to.
Show us and tell.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. No, I really would like to.
So I'm gonna tell you guys how Taylor does this. He's never told this secret before, but he makes the Rubik's Cube, and then he gets a glass blowing kit off of Amazon, and he heats it up with the big tube, and then he like drops the thing in there, and then lets it cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that scene in Iron Man 1 when he's making the first suit. He's like, which did you notice at the end of Avengers Endgame?
I did.
You noticed? You knew what that sound was? You knew what it was?
I knew what it was.
Anyway, so that's my show and tell for the
I love it.
First show and tell.
And what's really cool is that you actually use that in one of your routines.
I do a trick with it. It's pretty fun.
And it's a killer routine. So maybe one day they'll have the privilege to see
maybe one
Taylor Hughes doing the Rubik's Cube trick.
I don't know.
Let's see.
What do you got, Keith? I like that you're like, I don't know what's interesting. You have like all sorts of cool stuff on your wall behind you.
This is probably one of my smallest Pelican cases.
Oh, we were talking about Pelicans the other day.
So this Pelican case is really cool because, number one, Taylor and I both love Pelican cases.
We do.
Whoa Show is unofficially sponsored by Pelican. They don't know it.
Yeah, they don't know it, but
This one is waterproof and it floats. But what's amazing is what's inside of it, Taylor.
What is inside it? I can't see. I can't see what's inside it. Your phone? An iPod? An old iPod?
This is an old iPod. Now, not one of the originals. I actually still have my original iPod. I don't even know if this thing is charged, bro.
That's like a second generation.
It's got the click wheel.
Yeah.
It's actually color. So you could actually download videos and you could watch the little videos on here. This is an iPod 120 gig.
Oh, that's pretty good for back then, yeah.
I actually think, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually still sell these on eBay for a pretty decent amount.
Yeah. I mean, it works. It works. It's got the old charger, right? It's got, let's see the charger. It's got the 30 pin.
I don't have the charger. That's the problem.
No, just the bottom of it. The bottom is the big rectangle, right? Yeah. Look at that.
And I used to use this to run music on my shows.
Yeah.
And I would, we'd have to click the wheel, spin the wheel. This is like, you know what? I just realized this is the rotary phone of iPods, dude.
It is. It
was like the old rotary phones. I never think of that.
You scroll through it really fast like this.
But I also had, because I've got so much music. This was back in the day, kiddos, before like Spotify and Apple Music and all the music was like, available.
You actually owned music. You would buy
you would buy the CD and you would download it to your computer in iTunes, and then you would transfer it from iTunes to your iPod.
Yeah. I like that version of it. I like that you could turn on the click wheel sound. It had a very tangible.
Yeah, I love it. But I don't know why. I came across this the other day, and I was like, golly, man. It's just, I love old technology like that, I mean.
Oh, well, speaking of old technology.
All right. What else you got?
You ready?
Yeah.
I've got a Polaroid camera.
What?
But it's like this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Look at that.
Is it what do they call it? Is it the Polaroid land camera?
Yeah, it's the land camera. It's the Model 150.
Yes.
And
it folds up.
It folds up. Yeah, let's see if I can do it. It's kind of hard to do it on the there you go. There you go. Hold on. There it is. And then wait. Hold on.
Oh, got it.
Hold on. And then this goes there, and then it closes up like that. And look how much portable. Look how portable it gets, Keith.
Look at that. You can just slide that right in your pocket, bro.
It's massive.
It's like a transformer, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's as big as the Optimus Prime we used to play with as a kid.
So where you would put the film?
Film, dude.
And then it would. Oh.
Love it.
Yeah.
So great.
All right, cool. Now let's see. I don't know if I can open it back up if I remember how.
And I mean, like, we used to have cameras. I don't ever remember using, because that one is probably from the 50s, 60s.
Yeah, this is like, I think it's 50s.
Yeah. And think about how we're, doing now. Like, just cameras are on your phones and on your doorbell. You have a camera on your doorbell.
I heard a guy that said, remember when taking a picture used to involve a camera?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. We sound like
that's so great.
I want to get some film for this. I bet it would still work.
I'm sure it would. Yeah, those are still great.
I don't know what it does. Like, I don't know what any of the things do. But, yeah, my daughter wants a Polaroid camera for her birthday, and I thought I would give her this.
I have an SX70 still in the box.
Oh, do you?
I do. It's black.
Well, we're going to come by your house, maybe, if you guys are in town.
That's right.
If you're in town, we're coming by. What else you got, Keith, for show and tell?
You're going to love this.
I want to see it. A Cabbage Patch Kid.
It's my Cabbage Patch Kid. This is
it official?
Yeah.
Do you have the proof? Do you have the proof? There's your click.
Why do they? Wait,
hold on. Here, hold it up, and I'll go like this.
Why are we? Yeah, we're gonna blur that out. But that was
so. That's the thing. Cabbage Patch dolls. The way you knew it was real is the tattoo of the guy who invented it was on the bottom of.
They all had the Audi belly buttons.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, yeah, this was my Cabbage Patch doll. His name was Abraham. And
Abraham, you named your doll Abraham?
No, that was his name on the birth certificate.
I love it.
I didn't like the name Abraham, but that's his name, and so I learned to love him just as is.
His name was Abram, but then he went through something, and then you changed it to Abraham.
Yeah. This was my Cabbage Patch doll. I remember the Christmas too that I got him. It was when we were living in Texas, in White Deer, Texas, and I remember I was really good at guessing presents, and my mom
really
did that. Still to this day.
Wait, how would you guess? You just knew what they were going to get you, or like you could feel the box and you knew.
Listen, man, I didn't even have to touch the box. I could tell by the size of the box and the shape of the box what it was.
Really?
And Cabbage Patch boxes were the easiest, Taylor, because you remember what they look like, right? Do you remember what the Cabbage Patch look?
It's like a rectangle.
Well, it was rectangle, but if you turn it to the side, they had a slant to it.
It had
a slant to it.
Yeah.
So it was like this wide at the bottom and this wide at the top. So it had a little slant. And I knew. I mean, I got a Cabbage Patch doll. So I remember I'd sit on the tree. Like, wow, I can't wait to open up my Cabbage Patch. And I'm get away from the tree, Keith. And I'm like, but I want to play with my Cabbage Patch doll.
Right? But let me play.
And then she's like, I'm going to take it back to the store.
Oh,
it made her so mad. And from that Christmas on, my mom never, ever wrapped the same package in its original packaging.
She'd take it out and put it in a different box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
My family did that, but they
Melissa heard me say, she goes, to this day.
My family used to do that. You would open a box and it'd be like a gift box from Nordstrom, and you'd be like, wow. And then it'd be like a pair of slippers from Walmart.
Yeah. I mean, my mom, and when she watches this episode, I guarantee you in the comments, she will be defending her position on this, because that's what she does. If you go back and scroll through the comments, that's what she does. And I am to blame for that, or whatever. But that was my Cabbage Patch doll. So
that's awesome. Yeah. I got another show and tell.
Yeah, let's see it.
You ready? This is also old school technology.
All right. Oh yeah. An old electric razor.
No, it's a microphone.
Just kidding. It does kind of look like the old razors, though.
It's a Shure Model 55. This is my Elvis Presley microphone.
Does it still work?
You know what? I've never tried it. I don't think it does, but I'll show you. Let's see if I can take the bass off so I can. Yeah, that's really on.
Whenever I see those mics, like, a lot of times I go to like flea markets and antique stores, and I see those mics, and I'm like, do they work? Like, that's what I want to see.
Well, this connector, I don't know if you can see there. Yeah. It's different. It's not a normal XLR, which we use on these mics. It's a special connector. So I bet if I got the special connector and tried it,
I bet you in 2 minutes I could find the right cord and adapter on eBay.
I bet you could. Did you just burp?
I did. Did you hear it?
I go, I bet.
Well, I hit my leg when I did it, so I was like,
where
it was so rude. It was not me. It was my food. Down below, it just popped up to say hello.
Dude, we've got rapid fire here. I've got one more I want to show you, but you've got one more too. We're almost out of time for show and tell.
Oh my gosh!
So quickly,
okay, go ahead.
You go. I'm saving mine for last. I'm very proud of it.
Okay, this is something I found when I was in Alaska.
What is that?
Hold on.
Is it 2 rabbits' feet on a string?
No, almost. But it is. This is called an Eskimo yo-yo.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah. Have you ever played with one before?
I have. Can you show?
This one was actually this, and the reason I got this one is because it's it's a real nice one. I actually got this in like a thrift store or a secondhand shop, and my cousin who's from Alaska told me, he's like, dude, that's a really that's a really nice one. Don't break it.
Don't break it.
This particular piece right here, the handle is actually made out of whale baleen.
Oh wow.
Which means that an actual Eskimo would have had to actually make this in order to
really.
Baleen. And this is seal fur. This is from a seal.
Oh wow.
And so anyways, the idea of the Eskimo yo-yo, I'm gonna have to back up, is that one of these spins, and I have to probably put my headphones down, but you'll one goes in one direction and the other one goes in the other direction.
And then you can go.
No, they're continuously spinning. They don't hit each other.
Oh, really? Oh, I don't know that.
It will look like they're hitting, but they're not. They're
really.
One is spinning in one direction and the other one's spinning in the other. All right.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Here it goes.
Dude, I haven't tried this.
I'll give you some music. Oh,
They just hit each other. So you get this one going this way.
Yeah.
And this one going this way.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, man. That's really cool. I've seen people do that with fire.
Yes.
Poi. I think they call them poi in Hawaii.
Yeah. So the Eskimo yo-yo.
That's awesome.
They're just fun, dude. And you can actually, like, I can set them on the ground and actually, like, pick it up and, like, get it going and stuff like that. And I remember when I brought these home, what was it, like 5 years ago? Jack was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
He loved playing with this, the Eskimo yo-yo.
That's so cool, man.
So, yeah, that's a lot of fun. So Eskimo yo-yo.
All right, I got one more.
Okay. All right. What you got?
This piece of paper.
Uh-oh.
My wife's grandpa was a child actor in the movies back in the early 30s. Like, he was in a bunch of like the Little Rascals and Shirley Temple movies and that kind of stuff. W.C. Fields. We just found this the other day and I framed it. This is his work permit for working in the movies from 1935 when he was a kid.
Oh
so
my gosh.
This lists like the movie, the company that he was working for, and like all of his information to be able to like go work in the movies.
Dude, that is so rad.
So this is now a permanent part of the world shed quarters.
Bro. Hey, you know, which is amazing. Here's what we need to do.
What?
Because I don't know if you noticed this or not, but YouTube has new policies on whether or not like kids are in your videos, right? Because
yeah.
they're kind of cracking down on the whole, like, you know, like parents or adults making money off their kids' YouTube channel and, you know, just to make sure that everybody's okay. So they're making you get consent forms or whatever.
Yeah.
Kids in your videos. So we should copy that. And then anytime we have like one of our kids or your kids or whatever, have to sign out a little.
Have to sign a little waiver.
We'll make it look like the old one from the 1935.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Dude, that is so cool. And you guys have actually shown me his star on the Hollywood Boulevard. So
oh yeah,
it's legit.
I know. Please come back, Keith. We want to hang out in person.
I know, man. I know. I think though, we were just talking about it. I think though, you guys are going to be at our house probably most likely the next time we see.
I think so, man.
You guys are going to get to see the amazingness of Lawton, Oklahoma.
Oh, I can't wait. I've heard story after story after story. Most of them involve people yelling or things around a dumpster.
It's an exciting place, and it's an exciting time. It's too bad. Well, let's see. When you guys are coming through, tornadoes are still possible.
Oh, sweet.
You know, like right now, that's what we
miss them.
No.
I'm going to watch that old movie Twister on VHS and get a plan for how I can go chase tornadoes.
You should. And it's a good fun. So we will be seeing each other very soon.
But
all
you know what?
So, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we don't have to wait till I come to your house because we're going to see each other on Monday.
That's right. Monday.
Right here on the Woe Show.
As always, man, daily episodes. So you guys, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Let us know in the comments. Tell us what your favorite show and tell item was today, or tell us about something that you want to tell us about. And you can do that on our hotline, 502-509-WHOA. You can leave it in the comments down below. Oh, man, that's the start of a new rap.
Oh, I like that.
I'm going to start working on it. All right. I need to do something with my hair too, man. I get a haircut this week.
I'm getting a haircut today.
Look at you. Look at that.
I'm excited about that. Wow. Look at that. Nice. You look like a 90s emo kid.
I am. All right, guys. So check back Monday. We got more episodes. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on
Monday. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, guys.
502-509. Whoa.
Leave a comment below.
Okay. Let's never do that again.